Hi, my name is Leland Jepson, and today in our mini Learning with Leland time, we're going to talk about risks in retirement. Risks in retirement. There's four big risks in retirement we're going to cover today, and then talk about how you can possibly mitigate those risks. The first risk we're going to talk about is longevity risk. Longevity. People are living longer and longer, and if you're 65 and if you're in decent health, there's a good chance you're going to live to age of 90 or even longer. Is there a chance that you could outlive your money? Yes, if you're going to be around long enough and if you don't have enough saved. So longevity risk is the first risk. The second risk, loss in the market. Loss in the market. If you're listening to Jamie Dimon from Chase, he says a hurricane is coming. If you listen to Michael Burry, who predicted the mortgage correction, then he's saying that we're going to have a catastrophic loss. So there is a chance of a loss in the market while you're retired. 1 out of 4 years on average, we have a double-digit correction, 10, 20, or 30%. And if you watch my video on sequence of returns, this could have a big impact on your retirement. The third risk The third risk is inflation. Now, initially, the Fed said it's transitory. However, right now, it seems like inflation's sticking around. It's in excess of 5 or 6%. So inflation has a loss of your purchasing power. And even if you don't like the losses in the market and you move to the bank, well, you're still going to lose purchasing power by having your funds just sitting there in the bank where they're getting no real return. So inflation is the third risk. The final risk is long-term care. Long-term care. There's about a 70% chance that you're going to need long-term care of some kind at some point. And currently, long-term care costs are in excess of $90,000 a year, easily over $100,000, depending on where you live. So long-term care also has a chance of wiping out your retirement nest egg. Now, if you said to me, hey, Leland, I don't like these risks, I'd like to mitigate these risks, is there a way to do that? Yes. There is a way you can have your money last as long as you do. There is a way that you can have no market risk. There's a way that you can have increases to help adjust for inflation. And there is a way that you can have funds for long-term care. The way that you can do that is repositioning a portion of your retirement into a indexed annuity. Now, this may not be the answer for everybody, but it could be the answer for you. Zero is your hero. So if the market goes down 10, 20, 30%, you will stay at 0%. As the market goes up, you can get a guarantee on the up and inflation protection and some funds for long-term care. If you want to know more about how an indexed annuity works and if it might be right for you, you can click the link below this at a time. But these are your four risks in retirement that we've covered today. Longevity, people living longer than ever. Loss in the market, we could have a large correction, even though we've already had almost 20% this year. People are saying we're not even near the bottom. Inflation protection and long-term care costs. Thanks for joining this mini learning with Leland. Good having you. Look forward to serving you on the next one. Bye-bye.